Hello, and welcome to Resellqueen Chronicles. I am Tiffy T the ResellQueen, your host, and this is a new installment of Resellqueen Chronicles. So today I have a full amount of different subjects to talk about, just different things to help you along your resale journey, as well as just updates so that you know what's going on in the resale world and in the retail world, because that's the world that we're in. So I don't plan on this show being too long because I really understand that I try to make these more of something that you can do in a car ride, where you can listen in a car ride, watch in a car ride, whichever way you like to watch or listen to me. I will be coming out within the next couple weeks with some more YouTube videos. I am working on different videos right now. Some of the comments that I got back was that people want to see some other things that I do personally to make money other than online reselling. So I will be working on those videos because I do other things other than selling online, and not things that are going to make you a millionaire. But it's nice to have that little bit of chump change in your account. So go ahead. If you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are listening, it is youtube.com/ResellQueen, ResellQueen. And go ahead and subscribe there. Like I said, the next couple weeks, I will be dropping some more videos on different ways that you can make more money, not just with online reselling, but different things that you can do on your downtime, and also things that you don't even need to have downtime. It just happens automatically. You'll want to see that one. Also, just want to let everyone know, for those that like to follow me on other things that I do, Entrepremommies is back. I am a co-host on Entrepremommies, and we are back. We do our show live on YouTube and Facebook every Monday at 10 a.m.-ish. Okay, I say ish because, hey, we're working moms. Can't always get there at 10 a.m. on the dot. Okay, so 10 a.m.-ish. If you want to watch us live, you can always watch a replay on either platform, and we are also on all podcast platforms. So our show is normally available within the hour on other platforms after we go live. So I wanted to let you guys know that that is back. For those of you who are wondering, what the heck is Entrepremommies? Entrepremommies is another podcast that I am a co-host on with my good friend and other online seller, as well as other. She also sells other things and does other things other than online selling, just like myself. My co-host's name is Nicole Flamer. She has another podcast called Live, Love, Lux. And with that podcast, she is also I like to call her more of a wellness coach, positive motivational speaker type of person. So we talk about what's going on in business, as well as being mommies and things like that. So just business in general, not just one specific business. So if you want to find out what goes on specifically in the reselling business, I talk about that. But if you want to just find out just regular business topics, go to Entrepremommies. And on Entrepremommies, you'll be able to see that. If you want to know the spelling of any of those things, if you look at the description on wherever you're watching or listening, it's all going to be there. You'll be able to find us. Okay. So let's get into the show. First order topic. So the Federal Trade Commission has put sellers on notice on fake reviews and deceptive endorsements of products. So let's talk about how this happens. As many people know, when you start doing especially your Amazon selling, you're always talking about doing your private labeling. So what do you do with private labeling? So You go, you get your private label done, you get your product in, you ship it into Amazon. Well, the biggest thing is you need to get your product on page 1 of the search results. How do you do that? Well, you pay to do that with PPC, which is the pay per click campaign that advertisements that's done on Amazon. But you also do that by having more reviews. So one of the ways that people do this, and I am not advocating, I'm just letting you know how the game is played. There are Facebook groups and other groups on other platforms where people will do what I like to say, I got your back, you scratch my back type of thing, where I will leave a review on your product, you leave a review on my product, or I may ship out the product to you at a low cost or non-retail cost, I should say. And the thought behind it is that you will leave a nice review. Well, the FTC has figured all of us out. Not now. I ain't saying me. I'm just saying y'all. But they done figured some stuff out. So they have sent out letters to more than 700 companies warning them that circulating fake reviews or other forms of misleading endorsements could cost them tens of thousands of dollars in penalties. And also, the way that I was talking about, going onto a group and doing it all on your own, that's the cheaper way. There are companies out there that will do it for you for a fee. You ain't heard that from me, but that happens. I'm not telling you the names of nothing. If you really want to know that information, you need to go out and search them. I'm going to tell you who's going to get you some fake reviews. Y'all better go do that on your own. Don't worry. Just start searching for it on Google. Then you'll get ads. Watch. Or just start talking about it. You'll just randomly getting some ads about it. Trust. Somebody's listening. They know what you want. So, listen, I understand the thought process behind I need to get my product on page 1. I need to get my product selling. After all, you have invested a lot of money. Normally, probably a good couple hundred to a couple $1,000s on your private labeling. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do what you have to do, but you should also just make sure that when you are doing it, that you are following within the governance of the laws and not being deceptive with it. There are ways to do things like that. One of the ways that I like to do things like that, I'm just going to tell you one of the games that I like to play. I like to run campaigns to give things out at either discount or free, or you can do a giveaway that is maybe not associated with your company and give it away. And then maybe for those who didn't win or who got close to winning, you can give them like a coupon code that you create on Amazon that maybe takes a very low amount off. And that's another way to get reviews. Just saying, write that down. That's how I do it. All right, on to the next thing. So since we talked about that and I was talking about Amazon, Amazon is now going to start accepting Venmo. So that's a win for PayPal because, as most people probably know this, PayPal is the parent company rather, of Venmo. So a lot of people, I'm sure, are aware PayPal is no longer part of eBay. eBay is now doing the whole managed payments If you want to hear about that or don't know what I'm talking about, I got that a few episodes ago where I talked about managed payments. I'm not even going to go there right now. I do miss having payments sent to PayPal. Yes, I do get direct deposits every day, but it's not the same. And the reason why it's not the same is because I used to be able to use the money that I made at the same time that I made the money. Now I kind of got to wait a day or so. I kind of like to re-up, if you know what I mean. But and anyway, back to what I was talking about. So, as PayPal's announcement makes it clear, this only impacts PayPal's Venmo service, but clearly the idea that Amazon might eventually add PayPal to checkout has many people excited. The bottom line for sellers, however, is that just like eBay, Amazon won't allow sellers to collect funds from buyers directly when they had been allowed to on eBay. If offered, that just means that we're not going to get paid in our PayPal accounts. Amazon's still going to go through their process of when they give us the money. And you're going to follow whatever schedule you happen to be on, regardless of how the customer pays. The only reason why I brought this up and why I think it's a good thing is because a lot of people like paying with PayPal because of the extra protection that comes with PayPal, or the extra protection that they think that comes with PayPal. I'll just put it that way. And putting that as an option, as a possible option, because they did not say PayPal, they said Venmo, adds more people coming to the site to possibly use it. I have spoken to many people that prefer to buy on eBay because they like using their PayPal. So this is a good thing. Anytime there are more payment options put onto a website that gives customers a sense of control and provides a good feeling, that is a win for sellers. So yay for that. It's a good thing. Whew, I feel like I'm just going through these things really fast. And we will be right back after this.
Shipping can be complicated and time-consuming, but it doesn't have to be that way. Welcome to ShipStation, a web-based shipping software for online retailers. Import orders from wherever you sell and create labels for however you ship, all in one place. With our powerful automation tools, mobile app, and branded tracking page, you can focus less on shipping and more on growing your business. With ShipStation, you save both time and money. Let's get ship done. Get started with ShipStation today.
Click the link in the description box to receive a special discount from ShipStation.
And we are back. All right. So another thing to add that I want to let you guys know that's going on in the whole online retail sphere. Google is starting to display estimated delivery times. Why do you care about this? Okay. The reason why you care about these type of things is because of there's a psychology on how to appeal to buyers. Maybe we will do a show. In fact, I'm going to write that down. We're going to talk about the psychology of a buyer. I'll just talk about that real quick. So if you think about it, if you have the same item, one item is $19.99, $20. And the other item, I'll say one item is $19.99 plus $4.95 for shipping. Whereas the same item can be $24.99 with free shipping. You may say to yourself, oh, the person's going to go with the $19.99 because they're going to say it's $20. But when you add on that they have to pay for shipping, regardless of the amount, the thought process that goes in a person's head, they're going to do quick math in their head, and they're going to go off of the retail rates that they are aware of from the post office and normally decide to buy the $25 item. Now, they are probably not thinking in their head, this person is going to get a commercial cubic rate and maybe only pay about $3 to $4 according to whatever the location that they're shipping from and to, and the amount of the item that they're shipping. So the psychology of a buyer in that respect, they're looking at, I don't have to have an additional cost. Most buyers think that way. So when you're doing a Google search and you're looking for a particular item, and by the way, if you are selling on eBay, your items do come up in Google searches. That is part of the reasons why eBay has really, really done a lot of changes and requirements for these item specifics, because they want your items to pop up on Google searches. There's a reason for all of this. So now Google is going to display estimated delivery times. That is very helpful for buyers, because they, especially at this season, we're in November. We're not even at Black Friday yet, but everyone has been watching the news. Everyone knows they need to start or should have started last month for Christmas shopping. They're looking at those dates of seeing when things are estimated for delivery. That's going to be helpful. That's why you are very descriptive in your listings, and you put on every item specific that you can for your item so that it can be up there in those Google searches. Okay. So, hope that was helpful. I wasn't even going to go on a rant like that, but I just wanted to tell you guys about that. Okay, so the main subject that I was going to talk about today is what not to sell on eBay. So, I saw an article, but I also spoke to eBay a couple weeks ago because, as you guys know, if you've been listening to me, you know that I have started doing some selling online with some MLM products. Well, now these companies that I am doing my online selling with these MLM companies have CBD products. I knew there could possibly be an issue. So before I want to go and make a listing, I did search eBay first to see if I saw any of that product on there. I saw things for like a CBD sticker, but not actual CBD. So because I had the question, I decided to speak to eBay and hear it from the horse's mouth. So what was explained to me was that the products that the company that I'm doing my wholesaling with, I can sell their hemp products, but I cannot sell any products that is marketed or says that it is a CBD product. But there's a full list of things you cannot say on your item. If you've ever heard people talk about the Vero list, that is VERO. So that is the Verified Rights Program. What most people really think about when they think about the Vero, what comes to mind for me is like Velcro and onesies. So those are registered trademarks. And so both of the companies that own those trademarks are part of the eBay's Vero program. So that means that you cannot use any of that verbiage on any of your listings. Now, there are ways to get around it. You don't say Velcro and you don't say onesie. Even, I believe someone I spoke to, they said onesie type and they still got a little strike. Now, normally you can get suspended, but if it's your first time, they normally just remove the listing. That's normally what happens. But make yourself aware of those things so that you know. Now, I am getting ready to do what I like to call a shameless plug. I realize I don't plug myself enough. So here I am busy telling you guys what not to sell on eBay. But you know what? I wrote a very small book that is an ebook that you can purchase on Amazon. And it's called What the Hell to Sell on eBay? A complete guide, what you can start selling on eBay. Now, if you're like, wow, I think I know that girl that's on the front of the cover. Yes, that is me. So shameless plug. If you're not sure, or you're thinking like, I know I'm doing okay, but I need just a few more things of maybe ideas of what I could do. I have lots of information there of categories that you can start in. And I on purpose made sure that these are things that are low cost. And I did that on purpose. So I'm going to, if you are watching this later, I'm going to put into the comments the link to go to my ebook. And I'm also going to add it to the description of in the podcast and all the other platforms. So if you would like to participate, I believe it's about $3.99. So I'll make about 9 cents. Go ahead. It's Christmas. Mama got to buy some shoes for kids. That's my shameless plug for myself that I don't do enough. So, but as I said, get to know about the Vero program. That is the program that lets you know about the trademarks that you are not allowed to use on eBay. And you also do want to make sure that you check for products that you're not allowed to sell and things like that. I knew that CBD would be an issue. That's why I called, got a person's name, all that stuff, because I needed to make sure that I wasn't going to do something that got myself in trouble. So that is that. So one other thing I'm going to show you guys, eBay just came out with an update for buyers on the app. So it's not an update for sellers. It's an update for buyers. So I'm going to share my screen again so we can just take a look at the update. They just sent this out sometime, well, I think it was like the other day. But we're going to take a look at this, and I think it's better to explain it by showing it to you. Now, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, I am really not the world's biggest fan of the app for eBay. I'm just not. They still have a lot that needs to be done on the app, but these are just some updates that they've done. So now they did say with the holiday season here, we know how important it is to take advantage of every opportunity to support conversion. And they also added that normally around this time of year is making changes is not something that they would normally do, which is kind of funny because that was kind of during my rant not too long ago of why would you make these type of changes around this time of year? I'm not saying they heard me. I'm sure they have no idea who I am. Anyway, all right. First, they're adding a new, more visible way for buyers to find your store. Buyers on mobile web will now see a link to your store in the About This Seller section of the View Item page, making it easier and faster for them to connect with more of your inventory and learn about your business. Second, we're making important information about your business and feedback more visible to buyers. On mobile web, your seller name, logo, and feedback rating will now appear directly under your listing's title, giving you more visibility of your brand and business. Yay. So here they have some pictures of what this looks like. So I wish I could annotate this so that I could. Do I have those options? No, I don't. I wish I did, so that I could circle. Here is what it looks like now. And then, so it looks like they're making the picture a lot bigger. And instead of just kind of putting the title and the price and the delivery information, they're also adding your seller information and then like a nice little link to show your feedback. So that's actually kind of nice, because if you think about when a person is scrolling through their phone, one of the things that most people look at before they buy, and these are true eBay sellers, not ones that are just like one-offs, they're always going to look at a feedback score to see what they're dealing with, because people want to make sure that they're dealing with a reputable seller. So that visibility right there, without having a person have to scroll all the way down to the bottom to see something, that's actually a good thing. So good job on that, eBay. I think that's a good thing. So that's just another update of what's happening. Wow. So this has been a hot 27, 28 minute show. So as I said, I will be coming out with more information, more videos of YouTube. Also, I'm going to do another shameless plug, because earlier I was talking about my ebook that is on Amazon. But I have on my website a whole section of ebooks and courses that are available. So it's at ResellQueen.com. And if you scroll down to the bottom and go to the ebook and courses, and I'm just going to put that link in chat. Now you're like, what is she doing? She never promotes her stuff. And I realize I don't. I have lots of stuff available for people, and I don't really post a lot about it, because that kind of irritates me to be like, buy myself. But really, I realize if you don't know that it's out there, well, you don't know because I'm not telling you. So there, if you go to my website, which is resellqueen.com, go to the bottom and click on ebook and courses, but I also have the link here in chat. You will see quite a few courses and ebooks that are available for you to buy right there. And these are all things that will help you with your online business. So I have stuff on there about Amazon, drop shipping, also just other businesses that you can start. I talk about, there is an ebook there on Shopify. There's a podcast course. There's some Facebook traffic strategy courses. So there's a lot of things available. I will be updating this soon. So there'll be more things available, because I have some more ebooks that are coming out that I am working on. So there are a lot of things coming down the pipe. So we are definitely going to have a lot more resources and information for you on resellqueen.com. I am making an effort to stay on top of doing these shows on a consistent basis. So that you're aware, this is a labor of love, not what I get paid for that high. So it does take time, effort, and time away from my family to do these things. That's why I do this particular show at nighttime for those that like to watch me live. So, well, this has been another installment of ResellQueen Chronicles. My name is Tiffy T the ResellQueen. If you would like to reach out to me, I can be reached at info@resellqueen.com. If you have any questions, concerns, or you say, hey, can you talk about this topic? Sure, I will be glad to do that for you. Sometimes there are things that I don't think about that people need to talk about, because I've been doing this for so long, and I'll be happy to go on to those topics. And yes, I do respond. I have spoken to a lot of people that send emails out to me. So I do respond, and we will converse, and I will be happy to do that for you. So this has been ResellQueen Chronicles. Bye.